Hello everyone, today we will be doing a Schindler's List based comparison between the two mediums of storytelling, the differences between Schindler's Ark, that is the book, and Schindler's List, that is the movie. So, in 1993, Steven Spielberg's Schindler's List brought to the screen a story that had gone untold since the tragic events of the Holocaust. Oskar Schindler, a Nazi party member, used his pull within the party to save lives of more than 1,000 Jewish individuals by recruiting them to work in his Polish factory. The movie Schindler's List is pretty accurate. Most of the things that have been shown in the movie differently have strong reasons for showing it that way. So now, coming to the differences. First of all, the meeting between Schindler and Effenberg. So, in the movie, the first meeting between Schindler and Effenberg was shown in a church during the priest's preaching, while according to the book, Schindler had visited Effenberg at his mother's house, where he almost got killed by Effenberg because he thought that Schindler was an SS man that wanted to do her harm or wanted to arrest himself since he was a fugitive at that moment. Now coming to the second change. According to the movie, Schindler started with hiring Jews instead of Polish workers straight ahead. In the movie, it was quite pronounced that it was being done so because it was cheaper. But according to the book, though Schindler started with hiring Polish workers, but it was Stern that was the one that brought the Jews slowly in and started hiring them. Now, coming to the third change, in the movie, the question if Emily should join Oscar in Krakow was asked when she visited him in Krakow. According to the book, this question has not been asked until Oscar visited Emily in their hometown. These two events are probably combined because of the available time in the movie, and since it is both conversation between the same people and the place is not that of much importance, it was easy to combine and the fidelity was maintained. Please pardon any of my errors in pronouncing the particular names. So, in the movie, Poldek Effenberg was not a part of the OD. OD stands for Ordnungstein, the police force of the Judenrat. He actually was laughing at a Jewish young man of his age that had become one. According to the book, Effenberg became a member of the OD to have the freedom to leave the ghetto for his black market business. But after a while, he wanted to escape the force and he quit it by getting discharged by the doctors by giving an excuse that he was suffering from an ailment. We think the makers of the movie framed the character of Effenberg different to simplify the story because otherwise the focus would have been too much on Effenberg and the other characters might get sidelined. So, is this type of change good or bad? I think so that this type of change is good.
There comes a scene when Oskar Schindler has kissed a Jewish girl. The change is, according to the movie, this scene happens in front of the German officers during a party, whereas in the book it happened in his office where a delegation of workers stopped by to congratulate him. We think of it as a good scene, as framing the scene in public showed that Schindler was not afraid of the German officers and even felt secure that his high placed friends would protect him, which eventually happened. Then there comes the arrest of Schindler by Zerda. In the movie, a couple of high-ranked friends of Schindler like Commandant Goeth and General Scherner go to talk to Zerda in person. They explain to him the situation and were able to get him out. But in the book, Schindler has to talk and explain to Zerda himself. The only thing his high-placed friends did was making a phone call to Zerda to tell good things about Schindler, which eventually led to Schindler's release. We think of it as a good change, as this is might be shown like this to strengthen the idea of the power of Oscar's friends group. Then a change can be seen about Schindler getting out of jail. According to the movie, Schindler was pretty fast out of jail, but according to the statement of the book, Oscar had to wait 5 days in jail before they decided to let him go. We think that they have speeded this event up because of the limited time that is available in the movie, and his imprisoned time was not that interesting to show in the movie. That's why we think it is a good change. The movie and book had pronounced the first meeting between Schindler and Goethe differently. According to the book, there was a meeting with the local factory owners in Julian Scherner's office in Central Plaza. But in the movie, their first meeting is during a dinner at Eamon Goeth's villa. Probably this is shown differently because of the budgetary purposes. They already have the set of Goeth's villa and probably did not want to make a new office only for this meeting. Furthermore, the dinner probably is more a symbol of their friendship than a meeting in an office.
About Action and Ghetto. In movie, they have combined the stories of the survivor about the actions with the story of the liquidation of Ghetto. But in the book, there was a meeting with the local factory owners and the two hands. This probably was done because the other actions were left out on the time basis, but the movie maker did not want to show some of the stories from them. The type of change is good because we don't want to know other story about actions, so it was good to combine the event of actions and liquidation of Ghetto. The change in Ghost Manuquarist. In the movie, Helen Irish is the Ghost Manuquarist, but in the book, Rebecca was his Manuquarist. The type of change is neutral because the choice to show the difference is probably that Rebecca, who further does not have any important role, and the role of manicurist is easy to fit in another character. In the movie, the stay of women in orphanage is not completely shown the same way in the book. In the film, there was a big focus on the gas room, probably for the dramatical effect, while in the book, the focus was more to survive the hard condition they had to live in. They were separated from other group as Schindler Group, so at Auschwitz they knew the story, while in the movie they are treated the same way as other prisoners. Also, the women have never been to Auschwitz since they all did know where they were. The author of the book even admits that they could have been sent somewhere different. Nobody could know for sure. The type of change is bad because the scene was little over exaggerated, like the fear in Auschwitz for the gas. The room is not described in the book the same way as it is shown in the movie. The reason for this is of course the dramatic effect and the purpose of making money. It was sometimes necessary to make reasonable constructs of conversations, of which Oscar and others have left only the briefest record. So some of the conversations shown are probably not the same as the real conversations. The book and the movie are made long after the actual event happened. There may be some inaccuracies in the testimonies of Schindler Juden because the time had changed their memory.